Round 2, Game 2 between Jesulin and VindicareX. This is the winner's bracket. So Vindicare took Game 1 and with a commanding lead too. I think he's still on 470 or so VPs. So Jesulin's going to have to really perform well in this match if he wants to get faction selection for Game 3. But this is Jesulin, and he's extremely well known for his flawless Soviet Union play. It is his strongest faction historically, and rather interestingly, he's actually gone with partisan tactics. So these have received a few changes as of late. Tank hunters always come with the Panzerschreck now, and the partisan troops always come with PPSHs, whereas they used to come with, sometimes they come with the MG42, but it wasn't a proper MG42, it was like a half damage MG42, and it was all the SVTs from the penal troops, but now they just come with PPSHs, so I guess Jesulin thinks they're worth a go. This also comes with the radio intercept, so he's locked that in straight away, so he's got the intel on what Vindicare is up to. Vindicare, on the other hand, has breakthrough, fortifications, and scavenge. So this doctrine was really popular before the hotfix because PPSH partisans were doing like 2 times too much damage or something like that. So people were kind of abusing that. They accidentally increased, like doubled their rate of fire or something like that. So yeah, maybe Jesulin got used to using them and still sees some value in them. I think partisans are still very good, even after the decrease to the SMG partisans. Going with a very interesting build here, 2 comm engineers into a sniper. I guess he's going to call in some partisans once he reaches one command point and use them as his frontline infantry, and they're actually pretty good. They can also plant mines, throw T grenades if you tech them up, and they're quite, whilst they're quite cheap to call in, they're actually quite expensive to reinforce, so it's something you have to be aware of with these partisans. Don't want to bleed too much from them. So Jesulin, again, seems to be focusing more on the centre of the map rather than his opponent's cutoff, for instance. And we actually see Vindicare going for a mechanised regiment, which is a rare sight. Most people these days going for that infantry support gun. In fact, so is Vindicare in previous games, but I guess now he's not up against US forces. He feels like he can afford to go for a mechanised regiment. I hear that maybe the flak half-track is similar to the Centaur and how quick it can kill squads and garrisons. So maybe that's what he hopes to take advantage of here in this match. The quick garrison clearing power of the flak half-track. And honestly, Jesulin's quite exposed to a flak half-track right now. He'll have to call in some tank hunter partisans, I feel. Doesn't have tier 2, can't go for a ZIS. Doesn't have any conscripts. He's just got 2 snipers and 2 comm engineers right now. He's got a lot of manpower floating. This is typical of Jesulin though. Quite often floats a bit more. Leaves his options open. But that could punish him though against really good players. Snipers lining up those Volksgrenadiers. Looks like they both fired on the same one though. Making sure he's doubly dead. He's got that double tap treatment. Partisans deployed here, but there's actually no windows out of this side of the building. So he jumps out of the building to support those snipers. Vindicare asking about the partisans being banned, and they were banned in the qualifiers because, as I said, they had that bug where they're doing about 2 times too much damage. But not anymore, that's been fixed, and so they have been allowed for the main event. Getting up close and personal with these Volksgrenadiers, that's exactly where they need to be with their PPSHs. Excellent close range. Do they all 4 of them have PPSHs? That's actually really powerful. Because whereas usually with conscripts, you know, you only get 2 PPSHs, all 4 of these guys have got PPSHs, so they're kind of like mini shock troops. Of course they don't have the armor, but they have a lot of utility. As you can see, they can throw the Molotovs, got a grenade, and they've got the tripwire flares. I think they can also build mines, or maybe that's tank hunters. Oh, we'll have to see if he deploys some. No, there he is. He's planted some mines right there with those partisans. So, a couple TM-35s going down across the map for Jesulin. But he's already lost 6 VPs, so he's got to stay on top of that if he wants to get faction selection for the final match, if it ever ends up happening. Oh, these snipers are just doing so much good work. 8 kills on this one, 5 on this. And that is indeed a flak half-track from Vindicare. Oh, but is it going to run over one of these mines? No. No. Oh, and that's tank hunters deployed from this garrison right here. Flak half-track takes a Shrek to the face, quickly backs out, and looks like he also ran over this mine with this squad here, so it's kind of lucky for the flak half-track, in all honesty. Should probably now consider upgrading his stern pioneers with the sweepers, but he's keeping his options open. May want to deploy one of those incendiary grenades instead of getting those sweepers. Snipers picking away at these Volksgrenadiers. They're having a bit of an issue. Tank hunters once again recruit this garrison. BPSH partisans getting a good position on those Jaegerlights, and they're out in negative cover. They're taking a lot of damage up close by those SMGs. There we go. Incendiary grenade was indeed deployed, flushing those tank hunters out of the garrison. So honestly, Vindicare hasn't got much utility out of flak half-track so far. Looks like it's got 1 kill. It's taken a Shrek. Looks like he's going to return it to the front lines. There are a lot of squads here for it to fire upon. He's got to be careful though. He doesn't want to take an AT grenade. Back half-track, getting caught up on all these shot blockers though. Cannot find a line on those partisans. Just keeps hitting these trees. Now finally gets 1 or 2 shells through. Volksgrenadiers deploy an incendiary grenade on the flank once again, and he's going to secure that cut-off, but now he's under double sniper fire. He's got to be careful. And lose this Volk squad if he's not paying too close of attention. Oh, and he ends up picking up those combat engineers, and then retreating just in the nick of time before those snipers get a volley off, and doesn't take any further bleed as a result. Nicely done there by Vindicare. Just manages to dodge that Shrek. He needs to get this thing set up. No, he's moved. Where's he moving that to? He's taken a lot of bleed from these snipers. If we look at units lost versus units killed, we see Jesulin firmly in the lead. I imagine a few of those units lost for Jesulin would also be mines, so pretty much 2 to 1 right now. Jaegerlights versus partisans here. Oh, it looks like, I don't know, somehow those Jaegerlights pretty much 2-hit those, I guess that's their ability to snipe units on low health. They killed that 2-man squad in like 1 volley there. Tough break for Jesulin. Incendiary grenade deployed, and I think those tank hunter partisans probably should go back for some healing now. They're so low. He may lose them, in fact. Could even drop a Shrek if he's not careful. No, does lose them, doesn't drop the Shrek. Very late reaction though for Jesulin. Is he a bit rusty? This is uncharacteristically bad play from him so far. Using 2 squads to inattentiveness. Here comes the flak half-track setting up right here. Wants to get a few hits on these snipers. Settle for these combat engineers, forcing them back. And Vindicare's actually got pretty good map control right now. He's held onto his cutoff pretty effectively up until this point. Has suffered a lot of bleed. But Jesulin has lost 2 squads, so I don't know, it's still anybody's game at this point. Got a T-70 on the field. Oh, target destroyed. One of the snipers went down. Oh no! Oh no!
We need to re-establish our supply lines.
T-70's on the prowl. Wants to chase down this flak half-track. Gets a good whack on it there. Still, there's no Rekenwerfer and no shoe mines. In fact, he switches targets to the stern pioneers. May get the wipe on them. No, he hits the fountain. Hits the ground. Ground. Truck. Lucky break there for Vindicare. Getting away on extremely low with those stern pioneers. Now he's moving to the flank. Wants to deal a bit of damage to these folks. That was a good hit. Probably going to get this squad on retreat. May even get both these squads on retreat. Still no Rekenwerfer on. Even in production for Vindicare. Maybe thinking Puma. Picks up the Volks. Switches targets to Jaeger Lights. Gets one more kill but decides to disengage. Oh man, this T-70 is just tearing everything to shreds right now. Late retreat. Lucky he didn't suffer any more losses there. Now we got some Jaeger Lights very deep into Jesulin's territory. T-70 is picking away at them into their retreat path here. He's just sitting in the retreat path. Black half-track sets up, tries to distract the T-70. Maybe this is going to be the window of opportunity for these Jaeger Lights to escape. No, T-70's going deep for the flak half-track. May in fact lose it here. Does lose it. Vindicare, I mean, he's still so far away from a flak panzer right now. Can't afford to try save for that. Oh, and those Jaeger Lights do go down on retreat. So everything's gone pear-shaped for Vindicare in the very short space of time. He's lost 2 or 3 squads. His flak half-track. He just was completely unprepared for this T-70. He should have had at least one Rekenwerfer on the field by, you know, by 11 minutes into the game. I think you're asking for trouble against Soviets, knowing that Soviet Tier 3 is so strong these days. If you don't see the flak, I can understand not building a Rekenwerfer until you see the flak half-track. But after that, you have to kind of get a sense of, okay, well, he's not going for the flak half-track. He's probably going to be going for a T-70, so I should prepare for that. It will be a slightly later Rekenwerfer, but still, should actually build one. See the perils of not predicting that right now. Has Jesulin got medics yet? No, he still doesn't have medics. That's why he's bleeding so much from all these partisans. And we'll actually get a chance to see the repair costs with once those guys repair. I'll check in on that. He's trying to camo cap here, but he's unsuccessful. Taking a lot of bleed from these Jaeger Lights. May go down. Got a tough retreat path. They had to round a few fences, but we'll get away. So Jesulin's already lost faction selection. He's down to 459. So Vindicare will get the decider if we go to game 3. It's kind of looking that way at the moment because Vindicare's lost so many squads in the last few minutes, but still has plenty of opportunities to turn this around. He's not going to go for the Puma. He is just going to try to save for the flak panzer. Oh, and he gets it wiped there. Is that no? I think that was a wipe. No, tank hunter has got into this garrison, but may get the wipe anyway. No. Oh, and I didn't get to see the reinforcements. There's too much action. Oh, okay, I'll check the tank hunter partisans reinforcements. I promise not to forget this time. Sniper almost goes down to Jaeger Lights in the church. T-70 dishing out some pain to the stern pioneers. Here we go. 33. 33, that's very expensive. Compare that to say conscripts, which are 20 each. Very expensive squad to reinforce data. These partisans. He's deployed another squad of them, and they are making short work of those folks. T70 comes in for the finishing shot, but Jaeger Lights get the finishing shot in return. He's trying to circle strafe this again with. Oh my god, he almost lost it there. Oh, and that Jaeger Light squad picks up the Shrek on the ground, knocks out the T70, and then recruits the Kenworth. He's trying to get away to safety, may run over this mine, and that gets cleared. But here comes the Flak Panzer. T70 has met its match, but here comes the SU-76 from the side, getting a few choice shots on the Flak Panzer. He's going to try to recruit that right under Partisan, and T70 fire unsuccessful. How many squads of Partisans has Jesulin deployed so far? So he's lost one tank hunter, and he's lost 2 regular Partisans, and he's lost combat engineers and snipers. So he's certainly lost a lot. We've got 2 folks, 3 Kenworths, that doesn't really count, and and 1 Jaeger Light. So honestly, in terms of wipes, I think Vindicare's ahead right now. And I didn't check models. Okay. Looks like Jesulin's still ahead in terms of models, but Partisan's probably more expensive for reinforced than Fulch, so maybe on manpower they're actually a bit more close than it would initially appear. SU-76 trying to barrage over the garrison, unsuccessful though. Oh, there's a nice hit. Stern Pioneer's in a lot of trouble. Here comes T70. T70. Oh, he gets it at max range. Here comes the Shrek squad. But oh, one that gets the T70. And now they're going deep. They want to get the sniper. Using sprint, getting up close. Sniper's trying to kite them. Managed to camo, and now they've got a treacherous retreat path. PP safe Parsons actually not doing too much damage there somehow. And sniper missing its shot. Also got a Kenworth protecting this Flak Panzer, and they'll pull back for some repairs. So he's gone tier 3 to tier 2. Used to see this build quite a lot, and then people would get Jag Panzer and Flak Panzer combo. I wonder if we'll see an infantry support gun now that he's got this tech structure down. Could do. Jesulin has a commanding map advantage right now. He's got all 3 VPs under his control. Vindicare's only just now regathering control of this munitions point, and I don't think he's going to hold on to it for too long, because got 2 squads in there right now. Get some legs. Jaeger Light's trying to get a snipe on these snipers. Oh, and he may actually do so. They're in a bad position here. No. T70 on the flank. Oh no, this Volk squad's probably going to go down. Where's the Flak Panzer? Flak Panzer's in no position to help. So that goes down there. So now we see Vindicare is very far behind us. His army size 33 to Jesulin's 53. Doesn't really have any surprises saved up either that's going to shoot his population size up. He's just got what he's got right now. Trying to pick up a wipe on this partisan squad, but they round behind this hedge instead of coming around this side. Lucky retreat path there for Jesulin. And they managed to escape its flaky wrath. Shrek Jaeger Lights capping the centre. I thought they were going to try to get some damage onto these 2 vehicles. Not the case. A mine there from those partisans, I imagine. Are there any more mines around? Not that I can see. Oh, and the Jaeger lights run over this mine and go down there. Oh no, this Vindicare's, he got off to a pretty good start, but he's suffered so many losses. He's so late getting his Raketenwerfer out, and he's just continued to lose squads to this second T70. In fact, Jesus is going with a third T70 now. I'm kind of surprised he doesn't go with another SU-76. I feel like he'd be able to knock out that flak panzer a lot more quickly if he had two SU-76s, but I'm not going to question the way this man plays. Oh, he runs over a mine! Damaged engine. Jesulin smells blood in the water. T-70s blasting away at this Shrek squad. They're running right into the midst of right here. Taking a lot of damage from these T-70s. This one's getting quite low now. It's taking a lot of flak shots to the rear armor. May it go down. It goes down. Why did the SU-76 come forwards? Was he just scared of these Jaeger lights? That just doesn't make any sense to me. There's a golden opportunity to knock out this flak panzer and probably seal the game right there. Instead, he just needlessly lost his T-70, and now another partisan squad. There's so many of these partisan squads. So, Jesulin now using spy network. Perhaps he's thinking about doing some cheeky flanks. Wish we could see that displayed on the mini-map somehow, but... And what I've actually seen Lenny12346, in fact I even custom doing before, was using spy network, finding out where units are, and then following that up with some SU-76 barrages. Obviously that's not what Jesulin's doing here, but it is a very effective strategy. Or Katyusha barrages, they're both quite nice. Mine goes off, another Volk squad in peril, and this one also has a Shrek upgraded. Flak panzer has completed repairs, needs to get over there to support. T-70 decides to disengage anyway. Flak panzer turn to frontline combat. Parsons in a lot of trouble. SU-76 hits the wall. Parsons do manage to escape though, on incredibly low health. SU-76 is feeling brave. Nope, not feeling so brave. Shrek connects. Flak panzer flak misses. And it speeds down the road to safety. Oh, here comes T-70. Gets a few choice hits on those folks. Ooh, those folks almost go down to the T-70. This thing's so strong against infantry. Takes a Shrek though in return. And we got one repair squad right now. Looks like he's gonna round this building, get into this side of it where there obviously, as I said earlier, has no windows. But incendiary grenade denies that area. Has to continue rounding the corner. It looks like Jesulin's just content with building T-70s, staying at tier 3, and trying to grind out the game from that position. But here comes trouble. Fresh Puma for Vindicare, and this could wreak havoc on all of Jesulin's low-tech units. Combined with that flak panzer, he's actually probably got the edge here in a straight-up armor fight right now. He's also got quite a lot of Shrek squads. Jesulin does always have the element of surprise, can pop out a partisan at any point in time. Puma's about to reveal itself, going deep for this. No, he misses that shot, hits the fence. Switches targets to this T-70. Here comes the SU-76. Oh, and he connects with the SU-76 instead of that T-70, and that thing's gonna live to fight another day. So is the Puma, though. That thing's also lucky to escape the wrath of that SU-76. Looks like Jesulin's had enough of this building. He's trying to set it on fire. He has to abandon that because he's only got one repair squad right now, and this is it. He has to repair all these light vehicles. Oh my gosh. A third T-70 on the field for Jesulin. This is... How many T-70s has he made? Six! 6 T-70s. He's got 3 on the field right now. This is a very unconventional strategy. Sounds like he's losing some more squads again. He's got so many light vehicles on low health. He needs some repairs right now. He's about to lose his stolen Rekenwerfer. No! Whoa! Did the flak panzer just go down? It sat in front of the Rekenwerfer for so long. Here comes the Puma though. T-70's in trouble. This is a vetted up one. Down that goes. T-70s have to be careful. There's still that Rekenwerfer in the church though. Whoa!
We are suffering vehicle losses.
Explosions everywhere. Oh, that Puma went down. He did deploy the partisans from the flank. And was that also a Rekenwerfer shot from in here? Somehow connecting with the Puma. Either way, the Puma's gone down. Probably finished off by these partisans that were deployed from this garrison. That's what I was saying. Jesulin has that element of surprise. He can deploy these tank hunter partisans in just the right spot at just the right time and knock out Vindicare's vehicles. Hasn't even had to use marked vehicle as far as I'm aware. I haven't seen him use that. SU-76 knocks out that garrison. One less spot for Jaegerlights to be deployed, but also one less spot for the partisans. Ends up taking a shriek to the face for his troubles. Partisans here behind cover deploy a grenade, easily dodged and end up retreating. Oh, T-70's in trouble. Should be safe. Oh man, those guys are so clumped up right now. The wrong shot at the wrong time. Pretty much wipe all of this. Oh, he gets 2 members. You see Vindicare's made a cut-off plate. But Jesulin is now cut off. He's got so many vehicles on low and still only got 1 squad with the ability to repair them. They are Vet 2 though, and that's when they get the increased repair speed buff. Is that a fresh squad of tank hunter partisans deployed? Whoa! Oh no. I thought another squad went down there. Oh, this squad's up to Vet 3. What do they gain with veterancy? Tripwire flares, accuracy and penetration, as well as survivability and weapon fire rate. Well, it's good that they get survivability bonuses. So I imagine that's to their received accuracy, but I mean they still seem extremely fragile. Oh, this squad's probably going to go down here. 2 T-70s, that was way overextended. And down go those Jaegerlights. Rekenwerfer was rotating to support, but too little too late. Looks like they're going to settle in for some repairs. No, where's he going with this T-70? He's going to try to do some the old Captain repair. Fresh hit of Jaeger lights from Vindicare, making short work of those Parsons. Really, I thought the Partisan vs Jaeger light fight might go slightly more evenly, but because these are 300 to 210, so probably should win. Really, listen to that, probably. Tongue tied. So Jesulin's intent on staying at low tech, going with the T-70s, and honestly, I suppose the T-70s are pretty safe bet right now. Much more effective against infantry than the T-34-76. Doesn't have any tanks to contend with at the moment, so it actually seems to be working out pretty well for him. And now he's actually going to try and knock out the battle group headquarters. Kenwiffer has been decrewed there, and both the Shrek squads are on that right hand VP, so I think he's going to be powerless to stop this battle group going down. Probably needs another Kenwiffer, can't just have one, needs two. And maybe he was trying to save up for a Jagdpanzer, but that's no longer on the tables with a destroyed battle group headquarters. He's can no longer build that Jagdpanzer, so he's had to deploy another Flak Panzer. That's exactly what he's doing. Oh, these guys got to Vet 5. I don't think I've ever seen Vet 5 Jaeger lights. And you got that Shrek to thank for that. Shrek gives them so much damage. But this may be the end of them right here. They're going to retreat right through this T-70's firing range. Oh, they're going to run over this mine, and that's the GG. Jesulin has been making pretty efficient use of his munitions. He's been using spy network, he's been planting mines, throwing grenades. Doesn't have any one big call-in artillery strike or anything like that, but he's just, you know, been chipping away, keeping all of his abilities rolling all the time. As for Vindicare, he's got a lot of munitions in the bank, and this T-70 is definitely going to go down here. Maybe he could use the crew repair. I think that would save him here. Nope, doesn't even care. He's just going to queue up another one. More wood on the fire. Flak Panzer's coming up. The T-70's in a lot of trouble. It's got rear arm exposed to the Flak Panzer. This is going to go down as well. That's a shame. This is the Vet 2 one. Oh, so many T-70s. I think this is the most T-70s I've ever seen in a game. Probably will ever see. Surely there's some kind of achievement for this. Build 10 T-70s in the game or something like that. Not that those achievements do anything. They used to give you bulletins, but it's no longer the case.
The enemy has cut off a sector.
Surprise, surprise, T-70 clearing our Kenwiffer on the flank. Flak Panzer's too late to arrive, and it's too slow as well. T-70 is so speedy. EC-76 playing guard for these T-70s, keeping that Flak Panzer honest. Looks like he's thinking about going deep, but knowing how many mines Jesulin's put down, I'd say he's hesitant to run into this area, knowing that there could very easily be a mine anywhere around here. In fact, there's actually a partially constructed one right there. So Vindicare's getting very low on VPs. He's got such a large army size disadvantage right now. 67 to 35. Ooh, but just got a nice pick up there, knocking out those comm engineers. And now that was Jesulin's last repairing squad. He's got no way of repairing his tanks right now. As we've seen, it's not really his number one concern. He's just been building more of them and just losing them recklessly, but don't know if he can sustain that. Oh, he's 76, misses a second shot. Flak Panzer's trying to blitz away to safety, getting caught up on this wreck, but the EC-76 discontinues its chase. You should see Barrage coming in on this squad. Does a pretty good first hit. Fresh T-70 on the field, chasing down the Shrek squad. That's his Vet 5 Shrek squad. If he loses that, well, I suppose that's just one more Fox squad that he's lost. This is receiving repairs from the Mechanized Regiment. Suffering a triple cap. Vindicare is getting desperate, sending a lone squad out to try cap the right hand VP. Does have a Shrek on that, but that's a fresh squad. Won't stand much for a chance against a lone T-70. In fact, Jesulin's going to send all of his T-70s over there. No, just 2 of them. Probably going to wipe that squad as well.
Command Hauptmark has been permanently established as a static post.
And Vindicare calls GG's, losing squads left and right. Did lose that squad there in the north, and that's the game. However, Vindicare did win with about, I think it was 472 VPs remaining, so he will get to decide faction selection in Game 3, and I imagine you'll be selecting allies. So stay tuned for Game 3.